But I would dare say now that they are definitely trying to find a new singer and all that sort of stuff. And I wish them well, but I'm sure they'll do it fine. Yeah.
Yeah. So Chris, you had some exciting news like a week ago or like last week. So because you guys put out a new split with the band Wraith, right?
Yes.
So can you tell me about this record? This split?
I sure can. So as of up until last year, before this whole world went to shit, we have been writing. We've been writing for album number 3. It was, it's on the cards. It's happening. It's like, and the songs are just so fucking good. Like, and now you've heard 2 of them. So we've just been doing that. We've been doing that sort of thing, and with Matt in the band, holy shit, man! Like, yeah, like everything's just vibing. It's going great. But like, so we've got about, I'd say about maybe 6 songs like now, and we were like, okay, we're going to record in 2020. We're going to record in 2020. We're going to record in 2020 because we were playing shows like crazy last year, and we played overseas with you and everything like that, and 2020 was going to be the year that we recorded the 3rd album. And then all of a sudden it went to shit. But back in January, I think, or like late December, we got a message on our Bastardizer Facebook page. How metal is that? Facebook. And it was from Chris from Wraith. And mate, I have been a Wraith fan since the first demo, like since the first EP. Just this, I can't even remember how I heard them, but it was just like, this band sounded like Toxic Holocaust. So I'm like, fuck, I'm going to check that band out,
Right.
And I was just a massive fan, and I bought everything since then. And then all of a sudden, this dude from Wraith just messaged us, and he's like, hey, man, just a massive fan of Bastardizer. And I've just, like, fanboyed out going, holy shit, Didn't even think this band even knew who we were.
Right.
And all of a sudden, like, he added me on Facebook, and he's just like, dude, like, fucking Dawn of Domination is just constantly on rotation at my house. And I was like, holy shit, like, this is awesome. Yeah, this is great. And I was like, dude, man, like, I fucking love the album, Absolute Power. Heed the Warning EP, like, just everything. And he's just like, you want to do a split? And that's how it turned out. And it's the first release on Bone Pick Records, which is actually his label. So that's how that is. And so we released this week. We just don't have the physical copies because of COVID-19, and like, it's just one of those things. So they were just like, we want to do 2 songs. We want to do 2 songs. And they ended up doing 3, but didn't tell us. But that's cool, whatever. If we'd known, we would have recorded a 3rd track, but that's cool. So like, yeah, so when they hit us up, we talked to the boys, me and Bill, we were just like, which songs do you want to do? So we chose Mark of the Storm and Erotic Christ, which I know you love. Love. So that's, so like we went into the studio, and like, this time around it's very different because Joel Bryan from Toxic Holocaust has mixed and mastered everything we've done in the past.
Right.
And this time around, Matt stood up, and Matt's got a recording studio, and he's mixing and mastering bands, and he's just like said to us, guys, is it all right if I do it? Because I really want to get, my name out there and all that. And like, we were just like, well, that's different. It could be good, could be bad, who knows, and so yeah, it was different. So we recorded with Matt, and and the thing is, like, you've met Matt, he's the nicest guy, but when you're in the recording studio with you, holy shit, he hammers you, and he's like, you can do that better, which is what every band needs. Every band needs that Rob Rock guy in the booth going, nah, you know what, that was shit, do it, do it again, and that's what we needed. Yeah. And he ended up getting the best of the best out of us, and like I love him to death. And yeah, he kicked ass in this thing, and like, no doubt he'll do the next album for sure. Right. It's good to have Matt in the band, that's for sure.